I wonder, can I put this down? Yep, I can. Made like a little improvised table here. All right, toast. Okay, we're good. We're good. Okay. I don't know what time was. I don't know what time was when Olga woke me up. But even before opening my eyes, I felt the immense imminence of death. What the what? The whole body ached. I felt dizzy. My mind was clouded by haze. Simeon, wake up immediately. Wake up or you'll miss the breakfast and what is more important? The lineup. The lineup's more important than breakfast. Please. Looks like they can't believe they intended to exploit me to the fullest today, as well as any other day. I garbled something, covered my head with my blanket, and turned to the wall. In the end, Olga's anger would never go beyond the words. At least I really wanted to believe it then. It's done it right now, or what? I was going to say victoriously, but kept silent. Not because of the fear, just because I felt too lazy to open my mouth. See, this guy's like a lazy ass motherfucker, man. Really, what'd you do to me? Lecture me at the lineup, hang my foot on the wall of shame, or use me for inhuman alien experiments. Well, I'm ready for that too. Just let me sleep a couple of hours. Okay, but if you miss the lineup, the door slammed behind the camp leader, and the sleep which was about to fade claimed my mind again. I woke up from being dazzled by sunlight. Damn. Dude, this motherfucker slept all day. It was 1 p.m. according to my cell phone. I was squeezing the last drops of charge out of his battery. Strangely enough, my body didn't ache. My head got clear, and all in all, the day was having a good beginning. Dude, the day's almost over. After waving my arms, pretending to do an early... What? An early dozen? The fuck is that? I sprang out of the cabin and head to the washstands. Yep, I overstepped the breakfast, but I overstepped the breakfast, but will be served lunch soon, so I shouldn't worry that I have to stay hungry as I had yesterday. Who the fuck is that? Along the way, I met a pioneer whose face somehow looked strangely familiar. Something's off. And he can't pick up on it. That's kind of sad. But I was going too fast. I was going so fast I couldn't really see him. When I turned around, he was already gone around the corner. There was nobody near the washstands. Everyone was probably busy with August tasks and God knows what else. I quickly brushed my teeth, washed my face, and was already going to leave when suddenly heard the sound of water flowing from the opposite tap. Pioneer leaning against the washstand over there. I couldn't say his face, but judging by his figure, he looked like the one I saw a couple of minutes ago. How are you doing? The sun's so bright today. I looked up into the sky, shielding my eyes with my palm. Yeah, nothing special. It wasn't easy to get a better glimpse at the Pioneer. Given where he stood, the bright sunlight that reflected from the water and shiny metal surfaces of the washstands heavily obscured his face, and I wasn't able to distinguish any single feature. He looks just like you, asshole. The camp leader's angry today, so angry. His voice sounded painfully unfamiliar too. No, she's always like that. Well, you know, better, yeah. I tried to remember if I've ever heard this voice or seen this pioneer before. Well, see ya. I turned the water off and quickly marched towards the forest path. For a second I thought of following him, stopping him, but I quickly forgot it off as I decided that it's not worth it to spoil such a great... What the It's not even morning, it's afternoon, you dumbass! I'm suspicious and borders on speculation. This guy... It's like watching a horror movie. You know, as a spectator, you know what the fuck is up. But the person on the screen, he's like, so like, it's like so obvious what's going on, but he's like just ignoring it. It's like, well, This guy, he kind of looks familiar. His voice sounds familiar, but whatever. This guy's so goddamn lazy. He's damn. I wouldn't be surprised if he died at the end. I didn't know all this shit. The nature was glowing with a bright light of life. Lush tree tops were rhythmically swaying in the wind, whispering something to each other. Breeze gently stroked high emerald grass. Birds were coming to the shade, cooling in the shade, escaping the midday heat. The woods and fields stretching beneath the horizon were dissolving in warm sunlight. I don't know which month it is now, but it looks like the midsummer. I distinctly remember my childhood and youth, summer vacation, time of fun, leisure, and carefree joy. Oh my god, come on, dude. What the fuck? He's like getting stuck in the past. How many there were? I won't refuse to play war games of hide and seek now. Or swing on a bungee. Or maybe build a sand castle and inhabit it with toy soldiers, ready to defend their master to the last drop of their plastic blood. I went to the square and sat on the bench waiting for lunch. Looked like there wasn't much time left before it. From time to time, pioneers passed me by. Sometimes alone, sometimes in pairs or groups of 3. But always someone I didn't know. Alyssa, Lena, Slavia were nowhere to be seen. Thoughts about the meaninglessness of existence were circling in my brain, but this didn't worry me on such a beautiful day. This guy's worrying about everything else except for what he should be worrying about. And it's like, it's just baffling. I know this guy's lazy as fuck, so it's like, yeah, I think he deserves what he's gonna get. What's coming up? He just can't see it, man. Just think about it. Who would think of grieving for his life, or for his lived life? What? Who would think of grieving for his lived in vain or early lost life while basking in the rays of such a friendly sun? Yep, he's been fooled by the illusion. He's stuck in Genjutsu. Yeah. A poor mind this one has. Certainly not me. I looked upon Jinda. He was meditating as always. Now he definitely never gets any necessary doubts. I remember my first hours in this camp and the day before, the anguish, the anxiety, and fear. This all seems so far away now. I thought so little time has passed. Will I get out of here or not? Well, he's not concerned about getting out anymore. I can already fucking tell that. He's like, oh, I just want to lay around all day in the sun and just soak it all in. Maybe I'm already dead. Then this is the last stop. Please get off the train. Should he say bus? You should say bus. It'll be more accurate. What are you thinking about? I looked up and saw the pioneer I saw before. I couldn't see his face against the sun was shining in my eyes. Why don't you just block the sun with your hand and you can see his face and then you'll see he's you dumbass. Motherfucker, come on. You know, life. See who announced it down next to me, but the pioneer stayed in the same place. Only half turn, which completely killed the hope of seeing his face. Why don't you just get the fuck up and look him directly in the eyes, you dumbass? Listen, have we met earlier? I don't think I remembered you. Well, let's say that you know who I am. But I don't. I laughed sincerely. Here, you don't? He answered short. I see. Honestly, it's not like I didn't want to talk. I just don't know what to talk about. And my soul was so calm this didn't bother me. Your first time here? He asked a question, but his intonation corresponded to an affirmative sentence. Yes, and you? Me? He paused for a few seconds. Nah, I'm not the first time here. I must say that I visit this camp every year since my early childhood. Such interest got me interested. Well, and how was it like before? It's all the same. SSDD. Olga being a camp leader, all the same pioneers around, all the same lineups at the morning, and all these wicked accidents. Accidents? For a moment I thought that it was me speaking at him. Interesting. It's just that with every next, he hesitated, year, more and more interesting things happen, and one gets to know better what's going on. What are you talking about? This conversation possibly triggered my curiosity. The motherfucker just said there are wicked accidents in the camp, and you're like, you just completely ignore that. And he's like, oh, I'm getting lost in your words. Oh my god, this guy is so dumb. It's a pity that I can't distinguish the face of the pioneer at all. Well, every session in the pioneer camp reminds me of the previous one. He said calmly, probably. This is my first. It's noticeable. The pioneer grinned. But looks like it won't be the last. Well, it's fun here and all, but you know how they say there's no better place than home, but you still have to get back there. I was absolutely sure that this guy had something for me. Really? Now you're no, fuck it. To be more precise, he was too much out of the camp's usual order. Oh, god damn it! Ordinariness, and too different from the local inhabitants. What do you mean? You think I'm stuck here forever or what? I said, enunciating every word. Pioneer had no time to answer as the lunch bell sound came. I turned my head towards the speaker, and by the time I looked back, the guy was already gone. Thousands of theories and speculations instantly appeared in my mind, but I stopped myself from remembering all the apparent normality of this camp. There is nothing normal about this shit, and he's like, "Oh, it's all normal." Maybe I should have ate that apple. I should have left that shit alone. After all, nothing supernatural has happened. I can't believe he just fucking said that. After all, nothing supernatural has happened in these 5 days. Let's see. How about the apple in the nurse's office that just magically appeared out of fucking nowhere? That wasn't supernatural? No, that was just a regular apple. How about hearing voices? Or talking to ghosts? You think that's natural? Yeah. How about the fact that you got on a bus in winter and then you get on a bus in winter, you fell asleep in the shit, and when you woke up, you were in the middle of summer. In the middle of God knows where. Or how about the fact that when you ask people where the fuck you are, they can't give you a straight answer, or how far something away is from your initial location, they can't give you a straight answer with that either. Or if you try and get people to talk about their homeland, they're like, well, it's far away. They can't exactly tell you where it is. That doesn't really, set off any, warning bells in your head. You dumb motherfucker. Oh my god. Come on, man. Get your game on. Step your game up, man. Step your game up. Moreover, everything here seems too natural. Sometimes even boring. Maybe this pioneer didn't mean anything by that, and I just misunderstood him. You see, this is what happens when you have a lazy ass as a protagonist in your story. Nothing gets done. He even said explicitly that, oh, maybe this will all sort itself out without my active participation. I'm like, yeah, no. Thinking that I went to the canteen, intending to feast. Sometimes it seemed to me that lunch here is akin to the crowds around the field kitchens during famine. What? Oh god, this guy. He's a real piece of work. Pioneers are running around, pushing each other, trying to crawl through for the first meal and take the most comfortable table. That was the most comfortable table. All the chairs look the damn same. Every table should feel the fucking same. Ugh. It was calmly standing and patiently waiting when the cook was... Ew, what? I was calmly standing and patiently waiting when the cook will get me the assigned food rations. The okroshka is a traditional Russian cold soup. For lunch today, we had okroshka, which I didn't really like, and cutlets with potatoes. I sat in the corner and mentally rejoiced that I would able to eat in peace. The table was the farthest from the kitchen. I could reasonably hope that the pioneers who were looking for a free place wouldn't reach it, or would reach it last. However, when I moved to the main course, Lavia, Sharik, and Electronic appeared on the horizon. Blonde hair, blue eyes. Yeah, okay. Can we? I had nothing against their company. Of course. Let's just going surprisingly calm, even Electronic wasn't jabbing as he usually does. Finally finished the meals, sprawled on the chair, and satisfied, clicked my tongue. Listen, do you know this pioneer? I saw him today. You know, he's so... I suddenly realized that don't even know how to describe him. Well, about my height, same constitution. Hard to understand by such a description. Slavia smiled. Well, we have half a camp of such guys, if it comes to that. All in all, they were right. Why are you asking? It's just that I met him today. It seemed like I haven't seen him before. Look in the canteen. I don't think he'll miss the lunch. Why didn't I think about that? Because you a dumbass motherfucker. That's why you didn't think of that shit. That's it. Okay, guys, bon appetit. I got up and started to slowly walk around the rows of tables. Lena and Zinnia sitting over there, gave them a friendly smile. Alyssa and Liana are laughing and arguing about something. Olga, surrounded by pioneers. Good thing she didn't notice me. There are hardly any free seats, but the morning guy is nowhere to be seen. The situation is getting more and more interesting. Looks like I won't find him here. Maybe he's already at lunch. I headed to the exit. It was so hot outside that it seemed like you would instantly melt after coming out of the shade. I suddenly felt like sleeping. This guy always feels like sleeping. He just slept for half a damn day and he's like, oh, I suddenly feel like sleeping again. Right. I yawned and headed to the camp leader. I yawned and headed to the camp leader's cabin in order to follow the domestic interruption of the Archimedes principle. Oh my god, man. What the fuck? This guy's that guy in college. He's like, I know so much about philosophy and life that I don't really need to study. I'm like, oh my god, fuck you. Fuck you. You know, in the beginning, I liked this guy because he seemed kind of cool. Now he's more like a... Now, as the days go on, he acts more and more like a douche. In the end, Olga's unlikely to return anytime soon. At least I thought so, and I would definitely have a couple of hours to rest. This guy's... You know what, fuck it. Anyways, I really don't expect any other options to arise. Especially in this heat. Heavenly coolness in the cabin became my salvation. I took my clothes off and jumped into bed again. Crickets were lazily chirping outside. The wind was shaking the curtains in the window, and I was sinking into a dream. Knocking on the door woke me up. The knocks were soft but insistent. I reluctantly got up and went to open it. Strangely enough, there was nobody out on the doorstep. Rubbed my eyes and stepped up to look around. All the same, no one was around. A dream, maybe? It's already 4 o'clock. I felt jaded. Probably shouldn't have slept in the afternoon. After all, I knew what was going to happen. I put on my boots, left the cabin, and locked the door. But where shall I go? All in all, there's not much time till the dinner. Oh my god, man! This guy keeps talking about food. He's like, "I'm gonna sleep. When I wake up, eat. I'm gonna sleep again, eat. Sleep again, eat." A sudden thought came to me that it would be nice to refresh myself, and so I went towards the beach. The sun has passed the midday mark a while ago. It gets dark early here at the south. Squinted, looked at the flaming disc. Who was that just now? I flinched. same mysterious guy was standing in front of me. And once again, his face was hard to see due to the bright light. It's 4, and you said it was getting dark. You should be able to see something now because there's more shadows, you dumb motherfucker. For the moment, the sun blinded me so I couldn't see anything besides objects' faint colors, contours. Are you stalking me? Nope, I was just passing by. He answered calmly. Then you should know better. So you haven't seen anyone? Correct. I rubbed my eyes, but it didn't help. Why didn't I see you here at lunch? I asked bluntly. I was hungry. He laughed. Yeah, because why would a ghost eat to eat? I blinked a few times and my vision came back, but the pioneer has miraculously disappeared once again. What the hell is going on here? Oh, yeah, now you're curious. Now you say that. You know what? Fuck you. You deserve to die, you piece of shit. I was absolutely sure that there was something strange with that guy. He must be directly related to everything happening around me. Oh, right here. Yeah, you think? I will have to find out. Typical white guy response. But for starters, it's good to confirm that I'm not mistaken and that he's not just a local pioneer. It was quite crowded at the beach. Looked like everyone from the camp was here. Well, no wonder it's so hot outside. Olga was standing just a bit further from everyone, keeping an eye on her army of pioneers. As soon as I thought that coming here might not have been the best idea, she noticed me. Okay. Hey, Simeon. I've already seen this fan service before, so it's not really shocking anymore. You weren't the lineup. In general, you are hanging out. In general, you are hanging around the whole day. I didn't know how to answer. Just how are you planning on becoming a proper pioneer? She continued softer. Olga, in the camp. Is there a pioneer who looks a lot like me? She looked surprised. Maybe. I don't know. Why do you at? Well, you at the lineup every damn day. You should know all the damn pioneers' face by now. Maybe. I don't know. Why do you ask? Oh, I'm just curious. Well, we have a lot of boys here. Alright, never mind. Someone yelled, carrying from the riverside, and Olga rushed in his direction. Well, looks like I've been spared a lecture. I lowered myself on the sand and started staring at the pioneers playing in the water. After a few minutes of sitting here, Liana approached me. Why so sad? I'm not sad. Why are you here sitting all alone? Just thinking. About what? I decided to spare the story about the mysterious pioneer. Well, imagine that you're chatting with a weird person. And you have to figure out what exactly is so weird about them. Simple, I would just ask them. She laughed. Too simple. But he won't answer. How do you know? Have you tried asking? No, but it's obvious. Liana did not answer. Just sat down next to me and let out a tired sigh. I'm also in doubt. And what if they know something but won't tell you? Make them. But how? For some more time we were sitting together talking about random things, and then I got up and said goodbye. And went away. It's time to find a mysterious stranger who get all the answers.